Hello and welcome to Hello Haven, your little corner to celebrate amazing music and moments together. Today, we're diving deep into 17's emotional songs, and I'm super excited if you can't tell yet. So, I've been a carat for a while, and I really truly appreciate their music, but I haven't really gotten a chance to sit down with some of their deeper songs and truly relish what they're sharing, analyze the lyrics, break down the melody and the message. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm sure from the list of recommended songs, I must have heard one or two, but there are a good chunk I haven't, and let's dive into it. First, we have Smile Flower. I am not really prepared for this one. I've heard a lot about it. I believe I have heard a good deal of clips from it too, because this is a really, really popular song, which is another thing I really like about 17 in that their discography. You know how with other groups, you often have some of their more underrated, sweeter songs. They're kind of unnoticed by like 90% of the fandom. And then the good meaning songs are just buried deep within this huge trove of mainstream music. But 17 isn't like that. They share music with a message and it blows up because it's authentic. And I really do appreciate that. So let's get started with Smile Flower.
그냥 왠지 모르게 가끔씩 문득 그런 생각이 자꾸만 들어 요즘 이렇게나 행복하고 아름다운 너 그리고 난 부럽지 않은 지금의 우리.
Okay, right off the bat, we have hip-hop members singing, and they sound angelic. S-Hoops was such a good choice to start this video. I really do appreciate and love his singing voice. It's very unique, very warm, and very comforting to hear. I also want to add that whoever's looking over the music production for this, probably Woozy, right? Even for Smile Flower, they're so good. I just heard the starting melody and I started getting a little teary-eyed. And I didn't get a chance to break down the lyrics, didn't get a chance to deep dive into the song. I already fell in love with it. And that's the sign of a really, really good song that speaks to your heart.
부럽지 않은 지금의 우리
그런 우리가 정말 언젠가 불행하게도 떨어지게 되면 그땐 어떡하지 물론 그럴 일 없겠지만
Okay. This is really witty writing, you know. It's this back and forth between believe and not believe, where Jonghan is like, you know, if we were to be unhappy one day, if we were to fall apart, what would I do then? But it won't happen. That fear is so inexplicable, immediate in the song, but it's being suppressed. It's like, I think about it, like Josh was just about to say, I don't like having such imaginations, but sometimes they still come to mind. And I'm sure the beauty of this lyricism shows up even more in the native language, Korean. But I love that dichotomy is coming through in such simple words. And it's just showing this, I have this conflict within me. I'm not sure if I should even say it out loud, express it, because it won't happen. It's just there, this worry inside me. And I'm really curious to see what they're going to do in the song with that.
이런 상상은 정말 하기도 싫은 가끔씩 떠올라 넌 부디 이런 생각나지 않길 함께라서 웃을 수 있고 너라서 울 수도 있어 그렇게라도 못할 게 어디 있어 언제 어디에 있어도 함께하지 못해도 우린 늘 날 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요.
Ah. Oh god. This song is so my type. It's literally my favorite kind of song. Oh gosh. Okay, to try to put into words what touched me so much. Okay, so we dive into this first. I hope you don't go through this too. I hope you don't worry about this supposed future that really won't come to pass, right? And then Woozy comes in and literally builds up this whole framework, this dynamic they have, wherein I have you, you have me, and because we've supported each other in such a deep manner, at such a level wherein all these minor fights and strife can't get in the way, we'll always continue to draw strength from what we have experienced together. And Seungkwan adds in, like, no matter what happens, we'll take that strength from our memories. I'll be the spring to your smile, no matter the time. And this is so, so beautiful. It's like, it's expressed really well with the song. It doesn't sound preachy. It doesn't sound overly declarative. It's just letting the music speak. This is so good. This is so, so, so good.
우린 날 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요. 그대 미소에 봄이 돼줄게요. 아낌없이 난 날 너에게 받기만 하는 것만 같아. 그래서 눈물 나도록 고맙고 더 미안해.
I have noticed this a lot, but I love Hoshi's vocals. And that's really surprising and a testament to how talented they are, because he's the performance unit leader, okay? If there's anyone who has a pass on not being such a great singer, it should be him. Or maybe someone in the hip-hop unit who's like the main rapper. But that's the thing about 17, everybody's good at everything. But Hoshi especially, I feel like he really knows what all his voice has to its advantage, and he uses it a lot. He's really cognizant of it. Even like the emotional portrayal he's doing with his voice right now is really unique, and you can tell it apart. I've noticed that like whenever I'm hearing any songs like on Spotify, I'm primarily a Spotify listener. Like whenever I'm hearing any songs, his voice is the one I can tell the most apart.
기만 하는 것만 같아. 그래서 눈물 나도록 고맙고 더 미안해. 과가 나주고만 싶어도 왠지 모르는 불안함에
망설이는 거 뭔지 이러고 싶지 않은데 하늘이 높고 바람은 차고 바다가 넓고 푸른 것처럼
내 눈엔 너가 그저 당연하게 바라봐질까봐 그게 불안해서 이러는 것만 같아 널 잃어버릴까봐 부디 넌 나가지 않기를 Oh no
Okay, wait. I can sense that something epic is about to come. So I have to say, they are so good at partitioning lines. Every member has gotten the exact line they need to shine. It's epic. It's unbelievable. I mean, I've seen so many groups with much lesser members wherein that symphony is not entirely there because a member is particularly good at something, they have a overdose of that, and you don't really get to see specific emotions being brought out by different people that lead to creating something on a next level. And this is a perfect example. This is so incredible. Every single member is embodying this emotion, this spirit into the song. Incredible.
잊지 않기를 Oh no
함께라서 웃을 수 있고 너라서 울 수도 있어 그렇게라도 못할 게 어딨어 마지막이란 말 하지마 영원히 내가 너의 곁에 남아있을 테니
우리 정말 무슨 일 있어도 언제나 그랬듯 함께 있을 거예요
마지막이란 말 하지마 영원히 무슨 일 있어도 우린 늘 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요
This whistling is such a perfect touch on top of it.
언제 어디에 있어도 함께하지 못해도 우린 늘 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요
그대 미소에 봄이 돼줄게요
Okay. Okay. First of all, when Woozy started singing after like the chorus together, I was gonna say, wow, this is a really particular and specific member choice that's gonna allow this song to shine. His lighter tone really wraps things up beautifully. And then they brought in Wonwoo to kind of, give it this counterpart, and that made it like 10x more beautiful. His voice was so good, unbelievably good. And then we had Joshua just give it that slight, vocal team kind of vibes towards the ending. And it ended so cohesively. It just kept getting, better and better and better. I didn't expect it to. I just thought, okay, Woozy's there, already good enough. We're gonna end the song. And then these two came in. This is just, it requires a lot of artistic vision to not be satisfied when you've already achieved a certain level of good and just keep building on that until you've reached the ultimate, quite literally. So this is amazing. This is incredible. And I am really, really in awe of the song. This is 100% going to play repeat. But maybe I'm speaking too soon because we have many, many more songs on the list. And by the time we check them all out, maybe I'll have too many songs on repeat. They'll all be fighting for my attention. I don't know. Let's see. Smile Flower was an absolutely amazing start. Okay, next is Our Dawn is Hotter Than Day. Now, the reason I'm going with color-coded is so that I can see the English lyrics, obviously, and get the message they're trying to share. I do think that the previous song and this both had some either choreography videos or MVs that I could check out. But as far as I'm aware, they don't have English lyrics. So let me know, guys, if you want me to check them out in a separate video. I would love to. In the meanwhile, let's get on with Our Dawn is Hotter Than Day. So unique.
우리의 밤은 잘 수 없는 별들과 모래알 그 사이 북쪽을 서는 탕탕 소리에 우리의 웃음꽃 피우고.
So descriptive. For a song titled Our Dawn is Hotter Than Day, I would have thought they'd get very metaphorical, but with like ludicrous comparisons. But this is pretty accurate to those magical moments where you just breathe and observe this beautiful world around you.
소리에 우리의 웃음꽃 피우고 저 멀리 달빛 우리의 조명이 되고 스치는 바람 내게서 내게로 번져서 갈 때의 눈물은
Wait. whose idea was it to have Hoshi and then DK back to back? They're too good. I was just saying earlier, right? That genre shift is perfect for Hoshi to suddenly get that punch of energy in because he really knows what he's doing with his voice. And then they didn't let that momentum drop. They just had DK follow up. I mean, his vocals are incredible. This sounded so good. Wait, I have to hear this again.
저 멀리 달빛 우리 좀이 되고 스치는 바람 내게서 내게로 번져서 갈 때 눈물은 다 사라져가네
사라져가네 우리 뒷모습이 두 손에 뻗치지 노을이진 깜깜한 하늘 별들만 가득 채워진 채 우리 비춰주게
해가 떠오를 때까지 우린 계속 타오르지 미소를
The duos in this song are crazy. Wonwoo and then Mingyu, they're not letting a moment slip by. Every second of this song is utilized so perfectly to build up that tension. After this, they're probably going to have to jump into the chorus. And how are they going to do that? They have to still maintain that tension.
해가 떠오를 때까지 우린 계속 타오르지 미소를 머금고 이 순간의 설렘을 너에게 바톤
Baton touch. A very specific but appropriate comparison to how contagious excitement and happiness is. And wow, I wouldn't have thought of putting that in a song actually, but that's a really cool choice.
미소를 머금고 이 순간의 설렘을 너에게 바톤 우리의 새벽은 나보다 뜨거워 아침이 올 때까지 Oh summer 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 여름밤에 우리를 삼키고 Oh summer 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 다시 찾아올 그때
Nobody could have
모두
sung that
잠든
better than
밤이 아름다운가 달빛에 담아낸 너의 미소가 어두운 밤을 빛내 파도 같은 웃음소리 귀를 간지럽혀
전부 벗어나 into the wild 그들께 중국 바쁘지만 이 시간을 우리 새벽은 더 뜨겁고 날이 밝으면 the world is ours
Okay, hands down my favorite part of the entire song. Whenever Vernon does this singing rap, it sounds unbelievably good. He's got just the right enunciation, just the right flow for melody, and his voice is really, really beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is hands down my favorite, and this song is amazing.
웃음소리 귀를 간지럽혀
전부 벗어나 into the wild 그들께 중국 바쁘지만 이 시간을 우리 새벽은 더 뜨겁고 날이 밝으면 the world is ours 하늘의 불빛 우리의 추억이 되고 넘치는 파도 그 안에 남겨둔 우리 글씨에 서로의 이름을 새기며 우리의 새벽은 나보다 뜨거워 아침이 올 때까지
China Line.
Oh summer 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 여름밤에 우리를 새기고 Oh summer 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 다시 찾아올 그때 그때 어떨까 그땐 널 곁에 두고 아껴주고 사랑하고
Joshua is doing something very unique with his voice this time. I mean, kind of like how I can tell Hoshi's voice apart from everyone else when they're singing. I mean, all of them actually really have very distinct vocals, but like even more so, it's because of how much he does different things with his voice every time it comes up. But with Joshua, it doesn't really like that, especially from the songs which I've heard. He does what he does really well, but it tends to be either in that falsetto range or a standard, basically very identifiable because of his signature. But I don't think I've seen him do this like narrow thing with his voice where he's trying to get it out while kind of squeezing at his throat. Okay, I kind of really like the way it ended. If you all just noticed, the way it just kind of shimmered away. I don't think I've heard that from a song in a while. You can hear it all.
I work better.
No ads, thank you. But it's just incredible. Seriously. I feel like I'm not able to express just how much these songs have hyped me up. But oh my goodness, so much to learn from them, so much to aspire to be like. And I really look forward to the day where I can make songs like these. Just, it's so economical, if that makes much sense. They're using every single member's talents appropriately. They're doing the right amount of production to help them shine. It's like, I mean, there's no right amount of production really, but I've noticed that 17 songs often tend to let the production do the work of letting them carry the song instead of the other way around, because in nowadays a lot of productions are so packed, so tightly, produced from start to end, wherein the vocals just feel like this extra thing, not really carrying the spirit of the song. But here they let you speak directly to the person who's singing. You get their message straight from their mouth and it resonates with you. I really enjoyed this, and I'm kind of nervous to see the next couple of videos because I feel like I'm gonna actually start getting emotional. So I think it's better that we end off the video here, and I'll see you next time in part 2, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of amazing, incredible songs to review. I'm looking forward to it. See you next time on Hello Haven.